Hi guys and girls, it's Harry from Visordown.com and I'm here testing Honda's new CB500x. So I'll start with what's new on the bike. So as you can see, there's a larger front wheel, so it's 2 inches bigger on last year's model. So it's a 19-inch front wheel. And you can definitely feel that translate towards the more adventure side of things. So we've been riding around Tenerife, on some mountainous roads, on some dirt roads, really putting the bike through its paces. And I must say, the longer stroke on the suspension and the bigger front wheel definitely aids it in terms of adventure riding style. The beauty with this though is you can cross over from road to off-road and gravel with ease. You know, all I had to do was just rub the dash because there was a little bit of dust on it and you're back on the road. Right. So,
well, it's sporting some Dunlop Trail Max tyres, which I had a suspicion at first that they might be a little bit sketchy on the road, but I was proven wrong. The bike feels very balanced. It's just very flickable, because of the higher tapered handlebars that sweep slightly towards you, and it just feels very sweet. One thing that really did impress me with the X is the tightness of its gearbox. Now, some of the architecture is shared with the CBR600RR, and you can really feel it. I haven't experienced one misshift or false neutral the entire time I've been riding it.
In terms of the engine, this bike is A2 compliant, so it's got 35 kilowatts. And the power delivery is smooth as anything. The throttle response is nice and smooth. Second and third gear got a bit of punch to them, and it really starts to pick up around about $5.5 grand. And yeah, it's good fun especially in those lower gears where you get a bit of acceleration, a bit of buzz going, but it's not frightening. It's completely manageable, and like most Hondas, it's totally in control really.
So the front brake is fairly average, but the rear could do with a little bit of work. It just feels a little bit mushy through the lever, and it's kind of hard to tell how much pressure you're applying. Now you have to bear in mind that the ABS system will kick in, obviously, if you apply too much pressure into a corner, which I did experience sometimes.
So the damage on this bike is just under 6,100 quid. So I think it's coming in at around about 6,069 pounds. Now you're getting a lot for the money. The quality is spectacular, as is to be expected with a lot of Hondas nowadays. The switch gears feel great. The brake lever's fully adjustable. It just feels like a really tight, well put together package. And you get underneath the seat and all the wires are nicely tidied up and they've got covers on them. So big positive, big plus there.
Now the X comes in a few colour variants, including Grand Prix Red, Matte Gunpowder Black, and a Pearl Metalloid White, like this one you see in front of me.
So Honda offer a whole host of accessories for the bike. To name a few, you've got the Honda Genuine top box. You can get, the screen comes as standard, and you can raise this up as well if you want to get about, 4 more inches out of it, then you can. Also, you can get a USB charger, so if you've got a sat nav or you need to charge your phone, there's a little slot just in front of the key slot here. Tank pads, tank protector, things like that. So a whole host of accessories, and definitely check them out if you want to kit out your bike. And you've got the adventure rack as well. So there is kind of packages that you can get to make it a bit more off-road oriented. I think all that's really left to say is, if you are looking for something a little bit different and to try something new, do a bit of adventure riding on something a little less intimidating than its bigger brother, the Africa Twin, then perhaps you should give this bike a go. So I've been Harry McKenzie for Visordown.com. Thank you for your time.